Juju's Oracle. As you guys can see by the title, we are doing another pick a card reading. Today we are doing a reading on what are your father wounds and how you can heal them. So Father's Day is coming up, and this is something that I was guided to do for you guys. I also have one on what are your mother wounds and how you can heal them, so make sure you guys check that out as well. I'll have it linked below. Of course, this is going to be a 3-PAL pick a card reading. It is timeless and it is a collective pick a card reading, so make sure you only take what resonates and leave the rest for somebody else. And join our memberships for an exclusive pick a card reading on how does your father see you. All right, let's go ahead and cleanse the energy. Thank you guys for your support. Thank you for watching, booking me for private personal readings, and subscribing, all that good jazz. Make sure you guys let us know how it resonates, if you feel called to. And yeah, you can choose your group based off of the thumbnail or the cards. So group 1, you guys are the Purpose card. Group 2, you guys are the Peace card. And group 3, you guys are the Envy card. Go ahead and pick your PAL. You can also choose more than one PAL. Just use your intuition. All right, you guys, and let's go ahead and get right into it. I will be eating my ice because Big Mama is thirsty and I love ice right now, so yeah. So group 1, starting you guys off at 2 minutes. If you chose the Purpose card, I know what I am here to do. This is your reading on your father wounds and how you can heal them. So with the Purpose card, this is indicative of your biggest wound, okay? So you guys definitely could be trying to find your purpose. There could have been issues with being validated, validation from your family, validation from your dad. This could be validation from your dad's side of the family. Okay, so there could definitely be a masculine wound within you guys, in terms of feeling validated with what your gifts, your talents, your abilities, or even the path that you're on. Okay, this could have something to do with your career. You guys could feel like you're not where you're meant to be, you're not where you're supposed to be, or you're not where your family would like you to be. There could have been a lot of projection in terms of that. Let's roll the dice to get more energy from Spirit, Holy Angels. Tell us about group 1's. Tell us about group 1's father wound. We have Jupiter, so there could be something here about, maybe your father was your mom's husband, or there could be something here about your husband. Maybe you want to be married. There could be something here about marriage, okay? Success, blessings. We have 69, so that is Cancer energy. You guys could be a Sagittarius, you could be a Cancer, your dad could be a Sagittarius or a Cancer. And we have more Sagittarius out here with the 9th house. So definitely in terms of values, traditions, beliefs, even higher learning, higher education. Okay, so you guys could have graduated, or some of you guys didn't graduate. That could have been something that your dad pushed upon you, or that your family pushed upon you. There could be something here about that is coming up with your wounds, your wounding. Okay, there could just be a lot of preconceived notions in your family, or that your dad had around spiritual beliefs. Your dad could be a pastor. Your dad could be a teacher. Your dad could be a Cancer. And if he was, he could definitely have been more lenient or more strict. Take it as it resonates. But there's something here about that could have definitely affected your purpose and you knowing what you were here to do. I definitely feel like there was a lack of reliance. Even if your dad was around in the home, things like that, there could have been a lack of validation in terms of who you are, your self-concept here. So let's pull from the tarot before we get more oracle cards. Yeah, I see the Page of Cups and the 5 of Swords in reverse. So you guys could be doing some inner child healing right now, or you could need to do some inner child healing. We got Judgment and 5 of Swords in reverse around giving up, not wanting to win at all costs. Okay, you guys could have definitely been shut down a lot in terms of your dreams, your goals, your aspirations, your thoughts, who it is that you are, what you wanted to do. Your dad could be very dominating, a dominating figure. Five of Wands, 2 of Cups, yeah. Temperance, heavy Sagittarius energy. And the 8 of Pentacles. 3 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So, group 1, your dad could have definitely been more masculine, and this could have definitely affected how you show up, your masculinity within yourself, even if you are a feminine energy here. There could have been a lot of fights in your family, in your home. You could have found yourself always having to resolve conflicts. Okay. Now this could have been with your dad and your mom. Some of you guys, you could have definitely been affected by that. If you did see that, maybe your dad, some of you guys, your dad had issues with alcoholism or overworking with the 8 of Pentacles out here. There could even be something with your dad being combative towards you and you having to, you know, I'm hearing dumb yourself down. Shift the blame. Okay, so for some of you guys, this could have affected your other partnerships, like if you had a younger sibling or other siblings when you were children, maybe so you didn't get in trouble, you could have blamed them. Okay, we have the 4 of Cups out here for the 5 of Wands. Yeah, 10 of Pentacles and a 5 of Swords in reverse. I'm hearing ain't no fun when the family feuds. So there definitely could have been an aspect here of you feeling rejected, feeling bored, stagnant, sad because you did not want to see your family fight. You did not want to see your family at odds. 2 of Swords, 7 of Pentacles, but not knowing what to invest in order to do that. King of Cups in the World, 4 of Pentacles and a 7 of Cups. Seven of Cups is the 3 of Cups. And the 8 of Wands. There could have even been family here who you think, who you disconnected from, because this could have been your dad's side of the family. Okay, definitely, since we're talking about your dad, this could definitely have been your dad's side of the family. Maybe you felt like they were emotionally manipulative, or there was something fake or off about them. Okay, maybe you didn't receive a lot of support from their side of the family. Your dad couldn't have received a lot of support from their side of the family. That could have been a thing. Yeah, Justice and the Devil. 8 of Cups and the 2 of Wands. You definitely could have chose to walk away. Your dad could have chose to walk away from his family, and that's maybe why you didn't have a relationship. So take it as it resonates. We have the 4 of Swords in reverse and the Star. 3 of Cups. Yeah, the 3 of Cups is the Judgment. Some of you guys, your dad could have had a third party. He could have cheated on your mom. This could have been before you were born or after you were born. There could be something about that here as well. Ace of Pentacles, 6 of Wands, 8 of Swords in reverse, and the 3 of Swords. Yeah, the 3 of Swords is the Devil and the 2 of Wands. So there definitely could have been a lifestyle, another family, another choice he made over you, building with your family. And this could be something that is still affecting you guys today. 7 of Pentacles is the Sun and the Hermit. Yeah, you could be a Virgo or a Leo. Emperor, 3 of Pentacles, 8 of Swords reverse, and the 3 of Swords. 3 of Pentacles is the Hierophant. So your dad definitely could have gotten remarried or married somebody other than your mom. Hierophant is the Devil, and this could have been a toxic relationship. Yeah, you could feel like this person stole your dad away from you, or this dynamic stole your dad away from you. This could also be work. It could be the Matrix, okay, materialism, drinking, any other type of addiction, toxicity. Yeah, you could have definitely felt like your dad chose his toxic ways of being over you and your siblings, or just you if it's just you and your mom, whoever it is, his family. Yeah, we got the Nine of Cups and Judgment. So this is something that you guys definitely could still judge your father for at this time. With the Two of Cups. Clarify the Two of Cups for group 1. For group 1's father wounds, the Chariot, and the Lovers. Six of Cups in reverse, Queen of Wands. Okay, so your mom and your dad could have had an amicable breakup or an amicable relationship here. Seven of Wands and Nine of Wands, Two of Pentacles and the Empress. Okay, maybe your mom, she definitely could have put up with third-party issues, third-party drama, or just put up with his ways. This could also be you. Okay, so this could affect, with this Purpose card out here, your biggest wound. This could have affected your masculine energy and your feminine energy, how you receive and how you shake and move in this world. Six of Cups in reverse. Yeah, the Hierophant and the Devil. Definitely given a toxic marriage. Okay, so whether this be your mom and her marriage with your dad, or her commitment with your dad, her relationship with your dad, or this is you, I definitely feel like this affected you here. What's this Queen of Wands? Three of Wands. Your mom and your dad could be fire signs. You could be a fire sign. Your dad could be a fire sign. I'm getting Cancer and Gemini as well. Yeah, the Emperor, Three of Wands and the Emperor for the Queen of Wands. Ten of Wands, Nine of Swords, Queen of Swords, King of Swords, Death, Strength, King of Wands, Seven of Swords. Yeah, I feel like there was a lot of infidelity here, or lies, secrets. The Star. What's this Three of Wands energy? The Knight of Cups. Yeah, but your mom definitely could have been in love with your dad. Or this could have been you. The Moon and the Knight of Wands. There was still a lot of love here, whether this be you or your mom. This could have been both of you guys. Emperor. Yeah, the Emperor is Judgment, Wheel of Fortune, and the Six of Wands. Your dad definitely could have been a shaker and mover. He could have had his own business here, or he was just very masculine. Yeah, Page of Wands and the Fool. Six of Wands for the Emperor, Two of Wands. Judgment is the Knight of Pentacles. So yeah, your mom definitely could still be with your dad, could still be building on this partnership. Nine of Cups. For the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, Seven of Cups. So this could be something that you have to reconcile within yourself, how to build a balanced partnership, a partnership where there's trust at the head, where you're with a well-rounded man. Queen of Swords and the Three of Cups for the Two of Wands. Seven of Pentacles for the Three of Cups. So yeah, something definitely here about a third party. It doesn't have to be another person. It will be different for each and every one of you guys, but your mom definitely could have put up with more than what was necessary, or what you think was necessary. Take it as it resonates. Page of Wands, Eight of Wands. You could have seen this as a child and always wished that your mom would do better for herself here. The Chariot to the Lovers with the Two of Cups. Okay, Temperance is the Six of Cups in reverse. One is Temperance. And the Ten of Wands. Yes, I see you guys being protected, okay, in this home as a child, with these burdens that were more for you to care. Okay, I definitely feel like you are a generational curse breaker here, group 1. And your spirit team, your spirit guides, spirit himself has definitely protected you, guided you. Two of Wands, the Emperor, Seven of Pentacles, and the Ace of Cups. Two of Wands is the Nine of Pentacles. So you could have freed yourself from the shackles of the relationship with your father. Yeah, the Sun and the Four of Swords in reverse. There could have been a sense here of you having to call judgment. Throw in a towel, throw up your hands. Four of Wands and Judgment. Your home could have definitely been toxic. What's the Eight of Pentacles? Group 1. Yeah, the Seven of Swords and the Five of Pentacles. Your dad could have been in a partnership with somebody that he worked with. Queen of Cups in reverse. Eight of Swords reverse. Knight of Pentacles and the Three of Swords. What's this Three of Swords here? The Moon reverse. Yeah, this could have been something that got exposed. Some type of separation, heartbreak, betrayal. More on this Three of Swords. Six of Swords, yeah. Your dad could have definitely checked out of the relationship, checked out of the home. With the Knight of Pentacles. The Magician and the Queen of Pentacles. There could have been a sense here of this third party doing magic on your dad. Okay, you could be like me, where roots being put on your dad was a topic of discussion, a thing. Maybe you guys didn't know this though. Yeah, Three of Pentacles for the Magician. Somebody that he worked with, somebody who had clarity on his destiny, or that he was a shaker and mover here. He had Knight of Cups and the Devil. Who's this Queen of Pentacles? What's this Queen of Pentacles energy? Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, this is somebody who was unmarried to your dad. And the Ace of Wands. The Nine of Pentacles is the Ace of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords, right? Yeah, Queen of Wands and the Empress here for the Ace of Pentacles. So somebody was definitely in competition with your mom for your dad's attention. This could have been more than one woman. Queen of Wands and the Tower. What's the Seven of Swords? Strength. It's the Five of Pentacles. Two of Swords. Yeah, there could have been a sense here of not seeing things clearly. Willful ignorance. Yeah, Two of Swords and Justice, or not knowing how to move forward. Okay, maybe your mom was a stay-at-home mom, or she didn't make as much. She didn't know how she was going to how she was going to move forward, where she could go. Maybe because she didn't have support from her family. High Priestess is out here for the Six of Cups. And the Ten of Swords is out here for the Ten of Wands. Yeah, so your spirit team definitely tried to your spirit team definitely tried to protect you as much as they could from the burden, the guilt, the shame, the pain from all of this from your past here. Maybe that is why, yeah, you have these spiritual gifts, with the High Priestess being here out here for the Six of Cups in reverse. Yeah, Eight of Cups. Yeah, the High Priestess is the Fool. Definitely could have been initiated from a young age, group 1. You could be interested in group 2 as well. The Chariot is the Hierophant here. And the Six of Pentacles. Knight of Swords, Nine of Cups. Still Lovers. Four of Wands. This could be something that is a pattern in your relationships now. Okay, take it as it resonates. We have the Two of Wands, King of Wands, and a Page of Cups for the lovers. With the Four of Wands, Two of Wands, King of Wands. Yeah, so I feel like there was a sense here of you always having hope with your dad here, trying to build a bond and hope that he will make the right choice, or stay with your mom, stay with your family. I'm not sure if he did or not, but clarify the Hierophant. Yeah, Three of Cups. You definitely could have known about this. Six of Swords is here for the Six of Pentacles. So you did want him to make the right choice. Yeah, Seven of Cups and the Three of Pentacles, the Magician and the Four of Swords reverse. You could definitely, as this High Priestess, could have known that there was magic thrown on your family or some type of manipulation. The Emperor is here for the Four of Cups, clarifying the Five of Wands, and the Empress in reverse. Yeah, so this definitely left you at a loss. Okay, some of you guys, I'm getting you and your siblings. You guys could have definitely been in your room, okay, while they were downstairs arguing, or when your dad would go to work, or yeah, go to work. I'm hearing. What's the Ten of Pentacles? But maybe you guys didn't want to rock the boat here with the Ten of Pentacles and the Five of Swords in reverse. Knight of Cups in reverse for the Ten of Pentacles. You definitely could have gotten less and less enthusiastic about family, about values around family, about values around having a husband. Seven of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, Page of Swords. You guys definitely could have been watching what he was investing in here. Wheel of Fortune, King of Swords, Nine of Cups, the Hangman. This Five of Swords in reverse, King of Cups, Judgment and the Star. Yeah, you guys could have played it cool in some way, shape, or form. Maybe you didn't speak your mind to your dad about what you knew he was doing. It's the Judgment here. The Sun, yeah. Just to not rock the boat here. You guys may have some guilt around that. Maybe feeling like you did not protect your mom. What's the Empress reverse? Yeah, the Devil. More. And the Nine of Swords. So this is a way for the devil to get in. Six of Wands, to get into your psyche. Nine of Pentacles, Six of Wands, Three of Swords, Ace of Wands. Yeah, sometimes you may guilt yourself. You may feel like, well, this separation, heartbreak, and betrayal would have been a new beginning for me, my sister, my mom, all of us. Whoever it is that was included. Yeah, the Moon reverse, Five of Cups, Four of Pentacles, and a Nine of Wands. But Spirit is telling you that it wasn't your cross to bear here. Don't let that affect you here. It's time for you to heal from that. You may even be helping your mom to heal from that. You may be meant to help your mom heal from that. The Five of Cups is here for the Emperor. More on this Emperor. And the Queen of Wands. Yeah, you could feel like him doing him, okay? Being in this overly masculine energy with the Emperor out here doing whatever he was doing. Definitely had an effect on your self-confidence, your mom's self-confidence. And this could definitely be something that you are still holding on to. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles. So you could be working on this at this time. Which is good. I'm gonna have to plug my laptop up soon. So let's get some quick guidance on how to heal. How can you heal it, Spirit? We have the Tower, Two of Wands. Yeah, you can't be in charge of everything. You definitely could have been parentified, or you could have parentified yourself here, Root 1. The Hangman. It's the Tower. Nine of Cups. Okay, so I'm definitely getting a hedonism, or letting... There could have been selfishness here. Yeah, Nine of Cups and a Ten of Cups. Two of Wands is this King of Cups, which could be your father's energy. And a Nine of Swords. Yeah. He could have definitely created a lot of burdens, anxiety for himself on his path. The Hangman is the Five of Wands. The Lovers and the Four of Wands. Six of Wands. Four of Cups. It's the Nine of Cups. How can they heal? How can one heal? Six of Wands came out, so I guess that's what that was for. The Emperor, Four of Swords reversed. Judgment. Yeah, there may need to have be a conversation had on how he hurt you. The Moon for the Ten of Cups. Yeah, you may need to bring a tower, a sudden realization to this person, if your dad is still around here. All right. The King of Cups, yeah, strength. Because he could feel like he was nurturing, or he is nurturing. The Nine of Swords is the Five of Swords reverse. But I feel like your dad intuitively knows that you don't have the best thoughts about him, or that you and your siblings know, you and your mom know, or this could have already been exposed, and this is something that he has to heal. He has to handle. It gives him anxiety here. What he chose was the Five of Wands. The Hermit. Yeah, your mom could be a Virgo. You could be a Virgo. More on this Five of Wands. And the Seven of Swords. Now there could be a lot of secrets. The Devil, yeah, there could be a lot of secrets, toxicity, left out, people being left out in the cold. I'm getting every man for themselves. Yeah, Judgment in the Eight of Wands at this current time in your family. So you guys may not all, you know, have that great of a rapport with each other. The Lovers is the Two of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. So you may need to fix a bond with your mom and your dad here. Two of Cups is the King of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles. Or just your dad if you're holding back from him. It's the Four of Wands. Six of Swords and the Six of Pentacles. Six of Swords is the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Wands. Yeah, so Spirit is calling for you guys to move forward mentally here. There may even be a connection. What's the Four of Pentacles here? It's Two of Cups, Seven of Cups, Five of Cups. Clarify the Ace of Pentacles, the Magician, and the Queen of Wands. Page of Cups and the Sun. Clarify this Queen of Wands. The Emperor. The Empress reverse. Two of Swords. If you are still fighting for this dynamic for your mom and your dad to get back together or to be together, you may need to let that go, is what I'm getting, is how you can heal. Because it is definitely taking away your mom's power. Okay? If this is you fighting for a relationship with your dad, it's taking away your feminine power, which is why there could be illusions around your emotions, around what a husband is, blessings, your purpose, all of these different things, because you could be trying to get validation from him still with this purpose. I know what I'm here to do. So let's keep clarifying now to see what exactly these wounds are and how you can heal them. Group 1. You guys got the Pride card, number 7, so you guys could definitely be Cancers. Or Leo. There could definitely be a sense here, this could have been you and your dad, or just your dad, of not really knowing what you're here to do, but having a lot of pride, being somebody in the community. Being known by a lot of people, recognized by a lot of people. From the Shadow Work Oracle, this is how to heal your big wound around your purpose. You guys got the Grief card. In pain, find healing and deeper connection to the self. Sorrow, mourning, and loss. Yeah, so there's definitely a sense here of mourning, loss, sorrow with that Four of Cups. And with the Empress keep coming out in reverse, the Queen of Wands we kept seeing, there's definitely something here about connection to yourself. Mirror work, like I said earlier, finding healing and deeper connection to the self. Okay, to heal this sorrow, this mourning, this loss, you will, some of you guys have to come to the realization that it is a loss, that you are mourning a relationship that you never got to have, or something here. Okay, your other one is Pride. True worth is measured by character, not accolades. Arrogance, vanity, and ego. So you have pride out here twice, you guys. So this is how you can heal your big wound around purpose, is to find healing and deeper connection to yourself, and really knowing that true worth is measured by character, not accolades. So with the pride card out here, this could definitely be something that you picked up from your dad, that you saw from your dad. And taking me back to what I was saying around you maybe not being validated here. With you, this could have definitely caused a lot of grief and pride as a way for you to kind of mask what you are really feeling and just push through. All right, but by you finding healing and deeper connection to the self, that is you working on your self-concept, okay, especially with this pride card being out here, the Queen of Wands and the Empress, pouring into yourself, self-love, okay, knowing who you are, validating yourself so you don't need validation from the world. And I know your parents are not the world, they are your parents. They are supposed to technically give you that validation. But unfortunately, with the Mourning card out here, loss, that's not something that you could have had or that you will have. Okay? From the Panther Oracles, these are, how does your dad see you? Okay, so your first card is number 28, promise, responsible, confirmation, assurance. You have 18, right? Ceremony, mystery, magic. And 63, imagination, variety, fantasy, mind. So how does your dad see you, group one? Your dad sees you as definitely as somebody who's very mysterious, mystical, magical. Okay, he definitely sees you as somebody who was sent here to open up his heart, his mind to higher versions of knowledge. Okay, so your dad definitely could have been a Christian or been religious, but you could have given him a different perspective. You could have definitely taught him a lot of things as well. Okay, even if it is just around emotions or feminine energy. Even if you are a masculine, I'm definitely getting you are more connected to your divine feminine energy than your dad was. Your dad could have lost his mom at a young age, and you could have had your mom around, or whatever the case is. But even if you didn't, you definitely taught your dad something here about emotions, broadening his emotions, deepening his emotions. Your dad definitely sees you as somebody who's very respectful, responsible. You could have prophesied a lot of things, so that's why I'm saying that he sees you as somebody who's a mystic. You could definitely be a creative as well. You could have been writing poems and drawing and coloring and all these different things since a young child. You could be into comics. Okay. And then from the first rune, this rune is in regards to what generational curse was your dad sent here to break. So why did spirit bring your dad down here? What was he meant to do? And his is Ingwas, male fertility, gestation, internal growth, common virtues, common sense, simple strengths, family, love, caring, human, warmth in the home. Okay, so your dad was sent here for male fertility, so he probably was fruitful. He probably did multiply a lot. Okay, so he definitely, and you're here, so he definitely, finished that off. Internal growth, okay? So with the pride card out here in the 9th house and all the Sagittarius energy, your dad definitely could have been somebody who, even though he wasn't perfect, he could have definitely had a transformation in his life. He could have been a different person before you were born, or when you were born. He definitely could have stepped up to the plate in a lot of different ways in terms of his internal growth, his personal development, common sense. He could have went to school, finished school, gotten a trade. All right, he could have been very adept to what his strengths were, his strengths and weaknesses, and he could have definitely used those in this world in order to build a family, in order to be a man, in order to get things done, in order to dominate and not be dominated. And like I said, for a lot of you guys, some of your dads stayed with your mom, stayed in the home. And with the King of Cups energy, I definitely feel like he definitely tapped into his purpose in terms of being connected to his heart in some way, shape, or form, even if he did still have things that he needed to work on as far as vulnerability, pride, okay, not validating you enough. But there was a lot of love there, warmth, caring, okay. Maybe he just wasn't the best partner. I do feel like he was a great dad for a lot of you guys, but he wasn't the best partner, and that definitely could have affected you and your siblings. And then for the second room, this is in terms of you and what is your generational curse that you were sent here to break. You guys got Berkana, birth, general fertility, both mental and physical, and personal growth, liberation, regenerative power, and light of spring, renewal, promise of new beginnings, new growth. You guys could be Taurus as well. Heavy Cancer energy. But yeah, with the birth card, you guys could be becoming mothers, or you could be a father yourself now as well. With the general fertility, yeah, you're definitely a mystic here. You could have expanded your home, expanded your family's horizons, broadened their horizons in terms of mental and physical growth when it comes to their personalities, the way that they think, the way that they are, their development. You definitely were sent here to liberate the bloodline, liberate the people who come across you and your family. I definitely feel like when you were born, there was a promise of new beginnings, renewal. You definitely, again, could be a Taurus or a Gemini, born in the springtime. Your family could have moved when you were born, or because you were born. Something like that here for some of you guys. All right. And then from the Mystic Black Rose Oracle, this is, what did your dad actually work on while he was here? Or what is he working on now? And we have deja vu. There's history happened in the past, repeated patterns. And finality, differences, divorce, breakup, not looking back. So what is he actually working on? Or what did he work on? He definitely could be letting go of past mistakes, repeated patterns. This could also be in terms of, like I said, some of you guys, your parents did get a divorce. Others of you guys, your dad is still with your mom. So that could have been something that he wanted to break, a generational curse that he wanted to break, because he realized that that's something that he saw a lot in his family, is divorces, breakups, differences. So again, he may not have been the perfect partner, but he knew that he did not want to break down his home, break up his family. Others of you guys, it was the opposite, to where he was willing to do that if he needed to, if he felt like he needed to put himself first, to stop repeated cycles and patterns. So you'll have to take it as it resonates. From the Osho Zen Tarot cards, these are going to reveal how can you heal your father wounds, group 1. So the first card you got is the Silence card. Next you got Playfulness. And last you got Morality. Yeah, so like I was saying with the tarot, you guys definitely could have kept your mouth shut just to keep the peace with the Five of Swords in reverse out here. Okay, keeping things light in the family, sweeping things under the rug, which is definitely could be a generational curse for you guys as well. Something that you could have been passed down from your mother's side of the family, maybe. All right, to try to keep the peace, again with this Morality card. But it at the same time, it could have done a lot more harm than good with the Playfulness and Morality. Somebody could have gone to jail, or just not holding people to task when you should, when you can. Which is contributing to this grief that you are holding on to. All right. So by you finding a deeper connection to yourself and healing yourself, it's really going to help you to work on your throat chakra, your root chakra, I'm seeing as well. So you know what you should say, when you can't, when you can say it, when you should say it. All right, and who you should say it to. And then last but not least, from the Believe in Your Own Magic, this is an honest message from your dad's higher self. You guys got number 1, princess. You can be your own knight. Excuse me. So your dad could definitely call you princess. You could have long hair. You could have locks. Or you could just get your hair braided long. But your dad is giving you a message that you can be your own knight. You don't need anybody to save you. You can save yourself. He definitely feels like you have been able to save yourself with this promise card out here. It could have definitely been a mystery as to how you did, how you kept your heart open, how you kept your mind open during these different cycles that he's privy to, in terms of you trying to find your purpose, being wounded around your purpose, being wounded around your pride, or because of his pride. Okay, because I feel like your dad is pretty self-aware, you guys, so he does know that he wasn't perfect, and he definitely has reflected on maybe even how you have been held back since a child, your own inner child issues because of him. So I really like that. So yeah, that's what I see for you guys, group 1. Let us know how it resonates. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Book me for your private personal readings. And I'll talk to you guys in the next pal or in another reading. Don't forget to join the memberships for the exclusive reading on How Does Your Dad View You? All right, group 2, starting at 4201. Welcome, group 2. Those of you guys who were interested in the peace card, I am a being of love and I release all negative energy. This card is representative of your biggest wound, okay? So we're going to tap into what are your father wounds and how to heal them. Your biggest wound here is peace, being a being of love and releasing all negative energy. So there could be something here about your throat chakra. Your throat chakra could be overactive, all right? This could have definitely been a generational curse, an overactive throat chakra. There could have been a lot of arguments, fights. Your dad definitely could have been a fire sign or more fiery in terms of speaking their mind, speaking their truth. This could be something that, you know, was passed down to you. Like, you better speak your mind. You better not let nobody get one over on you, or whatever the case is here. But at the same time, this could have backfired on you in terms of being a being of love and releasing all negative energy. It could be the opposite as well, to where your throat chakra is closed and you don't speak up for yourself, which you could feel like makes you a being of love, but you're too in the light. And it's hard for you to release negative energy because you're not speaking your mind, you're not speaking your truth. So let's see. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what messages do you have for group 2 about their father wounds? You guys got, Mercury out here. So definitely about speaking, communications. We have Aries. You guys could be a Virgo, a Gemini, an Aries. And we have Leo, 5th house. So there could be something about relationships, love, partnerships, even you as a child or your children. They could be breaking this generational curse here. This could have been you, because the Aries rules the self. So you could be breaking this generational curse as well with your communication. But there's something about communication, about what you feel, who you are, what you want in love, or what you want to go after, what lights you up, because 5th house is also the sun energy, vitality, what makes you happy. So let's pull from the tarot and see. What does Spirit want to talk to you guys about when it comes to your father wounds and how to heal them? Tap me in with group 2. Yeah, you holding on to, if you have an underactive throat chakra, holding on to these issues, whatever it is that you're meant to communicate. Could be affecting your love life, your children. Some of you guys could have a nonverbal child. I do, and I've talked about that as part of my karma here. Because you definitely can pass down those curses. It's like a lesson, okay? This could be affecting your body as well. Some of you guys could have dealt with like a speech impediment. This is all indicative to something in your body. We have the 10 of Cups. Some energy that you're holding on to. The 4 of Cups. Nine of Swords and the 2 of Cups. And Justice at the bottom of the deck. Let's see. Clarify the 10 of Cups. The Star. The 9 of Wands. Clarify the 4 of Cups. The Moon. You could be a Cancer. The Emperor. Okay, Father energy. Here with the, what is this again? 4 of Cups. Yeah, you guys could have felt like there wasn't enough emotional vulnerability, or you didn't have atmosphere and environment to be emotionally vulnerable with your dad. That could be something that you need to heal here. This could definitely be what's contributing to this wound of not having peace. Feeling like you're a being of love. The 2 of Cups. 7 of Cups. And the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, there could have been a lot of emotional manipulation. Okay, I'm hearing blurred lines. Yeah, the Devil. Knight of Wands. Okay, so your dad could have been kind of like a tyrant. Your dad could have had a little bit of narcissistic traits here. Some of you guys take it as it resonates. But I'm getting that there could have been blurred lines in terms of where your emotions stop and where your dad's emotions begin, or vice versa, where your dad's emotions begin and where your emotions begin, where your dad's emotions end and where your emotions begin. Because I feel like you guys are very empathic, sensitive. You guys could definitely be Aquarius or Cancers, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But yeah, 5 of Pentacles. You could have been the type of child to really pick up on when your dad was angry. If he did not really express this, but I feel like for most of you guys, he did. It was very clear, and you had no choice but to, or you felt like you had no choice but to try to heal it. Or you had to transmute this yourself. Ace of Swords and the 6 of Pentacles. Okay, yeah, maybe you found yourself doing shadow work for your dad, okay, for other people in your family. Parentifying yourself. You could have been parentified as well. 8 of Pentacles, Page of Wands, 9 of Cups, and the 4 of Wands. Yeah, just to feel happy within your home, just to feel safe within your home, your environment. Ace of Cups and Death, but this actually stops you from having wish fulfillment. 9 of Pentacles and the 5 of Wands. King of Swords. Yeah, you could have found yourself in your masculine energy more so, trying to be more logical, always having to come up with solutions, problem solving. Yeah, the Five of Wands is Temperance in reverse. You could have felt like you weren't divinely protected during those times, or that, yeah, people lack patience. There was a lack of patience, a lack of care, strength, yeah. In the Hierophant reverse, a lack of traditions, values, beliefs. I'm getting something about every man for themselves. Three of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, Page of Cups, Five of Pentacles, and a Three of Cups. What's this Queen of Pentacles energy? King of Wands and a Five of Cups. Your dad could have been emotionally manipulative, emotionally abusive towards your mom as well. And you definitely could have saw this. Page of Swords and the Hangman. What's the Star? Ace of Wands. Nine of Wands. Page of Pentacles. Nine of Wands. And the Eight of Wands. Three of Swords, the Sun, the Magician, Justice, Nine of Cups, Four of Wands. What is this Eight of Wands? Knight of Swords. Yeah, there could have been rough communication. Maybe you learned how to communicate harshly. Okay, yeah. With the Aries, maybe you learned how to communicate very directly as a way to get your needs met. What's the Moon? And this could be now affecting you as showing up as this being of love. You could have said a lot of things that you know were wrong. Two of Wands here for the Emperor. We got the Devil and the Six of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, the Emperor is the Chariot reverse. Two of Wands, the Chariot reverse. There could have been a lot of secrets kept from you or from your mom. Whoever this Queen of Wands energy is. What's this Queen of Wands? The Hermit. It's the Chariot reverse. The Hierophant reverse, okay? Some of you guys, your mom and your dad were not married or in a actual committed relationship here. This could have definitely made you feel some type of way. You could feel like your dad did not make the right choice here, or he did not move forward, or something could have abruptly stopped here. Yeah, we got the King of Wands, Five of Cups, or this is something that your dad is dealing with here. King of Wands is the Queen of Pentacles and the Page of Cups. Queen of Pentacles is the World. What's this Five of Cups? Four of Pentacles. Yeah, there could have been a cycle here of them, your mom and your dad, breaking up to make up, or this could be you and your dad's relationship. Off and on, hot and cold. So take it as it resonates, y'all. Yeah, the Magician and the Temperance in reverse. Okay. And in some way, shape, or form, you could feel like with the Magician, you're in the Temperance in reverse. Your dad did this as a manipulation tactic. This narcissistic behavior I'm hearing, to make you come to your wits' end, to not even want to have a relationship with him. What's the Seven of Cups? Especially with the Two of Cups being out here with the Seven of Cups. Yeah, Six of Wands. You could feel like your dad won in terms of confusing you emotionally. Yeah, Five of Wands, Two of Swords. Confusing you. Yeah, Temperance, Death. Queen of Swords and the Ace of Cups. So that could be you, this Queen of Swords, having wish fulfillment with setting boundaries. Six of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. What's this Queen of Swords energy? The High Priestess and the Magician. Yeah, you intuitively knew that there was some type of manipulation here. What's the Magician? Not to say that it didn't break your heart, though. Clarify the High Priestess. King of Swords. And this definitely could be something that you ended up picking up from your dad, with you showing up as the Queen of Swords. Yeah, we got the Seven of Swords behind that, with you showing up as the Queen of Swords. And your dad showing up as the King of Swords. So even though this is something that you could despise from him, you definitely could do this now, or have the option to do this, to have carried over these traits, ways of being, ways of thinking. Wheel of Fortune is Justice. And the Seven of Pentacles reverse. Yeah, you feel like he didn't want to invest and he got what he wanted by playing mind games. Yeah, the World, Nine of Cups. The Empress, Queen of Cups. Seven of Wands, and the King of Pentacles. Seven of Wands is the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. King of Pentacles is the King of Cups. Yeah, Eight of Swords reverse, the Lovers. Knight of Wands, and the Devil. It's the Empress energy. Five of Pentacles, this definitely could be your mom. Okay, but this could have affected you. Taking care of yourself, self-love, self-worth. Yeah, the Queen of Cups is the Ten of Wands, King of Swords, and the High Priestess. Yes, I feel like you're showing up as this Queen of Cups. Very intuitive. And yeah, the High Priestess is the Three of Swords and the Ten of Swords. Clarify the King of Swords. Yeah, Knight of Cups in reverse. You definitely could feel like your dad's feelings for you, your family, were manipulation, were control, tactics, nothing more, nothing less. So this could really have affected your peace. You showing up as a being of love. Yeah, Three of Wands, clarifying the Nine of Swords, is clarified by death and temperance. So you definitely could have had a transformation, a death to your own patience. Some of you guys, you don't drink, especially if your father was an alcoholic. You could have, you could be on that stage now. You could have definitely dealt with this alcoholism or some other addiction. Ace of Swords is the Fool. What's the Six of Pentacles? Seven of Swords, yeah. You got some type of clarity about a new beginning. Okay, in terms of equal give and take, this could even be about your dad not taking care of you and your siblings, if you have them. Getting out of his responsibilities. Queen of Cups, the Empress again. Nine of Cups, the Magician. What's the Fool? Yeah, the High Priestess, Three of Swords, and the Ten of Swords. Your dad could have went and had other children. Yeah, Three of Swords is the King of Pentacles. Your dad could be a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Yeah, Justice is the Eight of Swords reverse. Seven of Wands. Some of you guys with the Peace card out here, you guys could have came to some type of conclusion. You were just going to let it go, but it definitely could be wounding your peace, because there may be still aspects about the relationship, your dad's life, that you don't understand, you can't come to terms with, you can't make sense of. But that's because that's his cross to bear. So how can I heal, Spirit? Page of Pentacles. King of Swords. And the Knight of Wands. Definitely something here about a visionary, a vision that you had. Following your own vision. Strength in the Eight of Wands, yeah. You have to push through with your visions here. The Sun, Page of Wands. Allow for yourself to be happy. The Star, the Tower. Ten of Pentacles. You are meant to break this generational curse. Heal your bloodline. Yeah, gain some type of clarity. Or heal because of the clarity that you've gained. Yeah, the Hermit, 8 of Cups. Yeah, strong intuitive powers. You and the feminines in your family could definitely have strong intuitions. This could be your dad as well. Use those gifts. Yeah, from a child, you could have wanted to reject this relationship. So Spirit is saying that's definitely going to be healing for you. Yeah, you have to call judgment. And what fell is, yeah, the Emperor, the Fool, and the 6 of Swords. You have to call judgment, let him move forward, or you need to move forward mentally with whatever choice he made. But with the 4 of Pentacles behind judgment, don't hold on to the judgment. Like, don't let it affect you. Forgive yourself, forgive your dad. So the King of Swords is clarified by the 9 of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Wands is clarified by the 7 of Wands and the 5 of Cups. So yeah, like I said, this isn't your cross to bear. I feel like this is your dad and this King of Swords with the 9 of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles. That's what he invested in. Anxiety, upset stomach, diarrhea for himself. Clarify the 9 of Swords. 9 of Pentacles in reverse. Your dad could definitely be dealing with some type of 3 of Pentacles in reverse. Issues around his stability, his self-worth. Due to creating bonds where he manipulated people, investing in that. 8 of Wands, the High Priestess, there could have been a lot of secrets. It's the 4 of Cups. Ace of Cups. Yeah, this is for your happiness. Rejecting this offer, rejecting him. Yeah, it's an act of you moving forward. 2 of Cups is the devil. Because it's toxic. Controlling, binding, is holding you back. Clarify the devil. Yeah, judgment and your daddy. Judgment and the Emperor. And the Hangman is the 6 of Swords. The Fool, strength, right? You have to be intentional about your happiness, about your peace, about your healing. It's the 7 of Wands. The Sun and the Hierophant. The Chariot and Temperance. So you are getting divine guidance, divine help to move forward here. The 5 of Cups. 2 of Swords. And the 2 of Pentacles, 2-2. Death and the 10 of Wands here for the 2 of Swords. Yeah, so you guys could have definitely played, what's the saying? Turned a blind eye to certain situations or things just to not have to carry this burden. Yeah, 2 of Pentacles is the 10 of Cups. And the 7 of Cups, exactly. So Spirit is saying you have to be honest with yourself. Allow for a revelation to be a revelation. And do the shadow work around the revelation so that you can truly heal and move on from it. Don't hold on to burdens that aren't yours. But at the same time, that's not a call for you to turn a blind eye to the situation. You can communicate about the situation, speak your truth on how you feel, how it made you feel, what it's done, and then let it go. So, you guys got the number 17, beauty. 17 could be significant. You guys could be born on the 17th. You guys could be Scorpios. 8, life path 8. From the Shadow Work Oracle, this is indicative of how to heal your big wound. You guys got anger. Use its fire to transform, not to destroy. Rage, frustration, resentment. And the other one you got is deceit. Honesty is the bridge to authentic connections. Lies, deception, fraud. How to heal the big wound. So yeah, working on your anger, and yeah, being honest with yourself and others so that you can have authentic connections. Because there could have been deceit in your connection with your dad, okay? Whether this be, again, you not speaking your truth, a blocked throat chakra. There could have been a lot of anger in the way that you guys speak or in the way that he spoke to you that could have destroyed your sense of self, caused a lot of resentment within you, frustration, rage. Maybe even with how you view yourself with the Aries energy out here in beauty. 5th house can also rule beauty as well, so yeah. Okay. I had to make sure this was Mercury and not Venus. Okay, so from the Panther Oracles, this is indicative of how does your dad see you guys. So the first card you got is 34, commitment, binding, obstruction, contract. 58, libation, donation, pray, religion. And 20, memory, remembrance, commemoration, reunion. So how your dad views you, commitment, libation, memory. He could definitely view you as somebody who is stuck in the past here in a way. Or who he has a lot of memories with in terms of like going to church or praying. You could have been a light bringer to your family. He could remember the times where you were like, Dad, let's do this, let's do that. And it was, it has something to do with like religion or trying to raise the vibration in the home, raise his vibration, bring peace to a situation. He definitely could see you as somebody very beautiful because of that. But he could feel like, yeah, because of his anger and his deceit, it definitely messed with your sense of self here. Some of you guys, if he had you guys out of wedlock, he could feel like that's something that he's still battling within himself with the commitment, libation, and memory. And this could also be why there was a lot of anger here. Okay, there could definitely be a sense here of resentment, but it's like, you didn't ask to be here, so, you know what I'm saying? We're going to pull from the runes. The first rune is for your dad on what generational curse was he sent down here to break? Why did Spirit bring your dad down here? What generational curse was he supposed to break? Rado. Travel, both in physical terms and those of lifestyle direction. A journey, vacation, relocation, revolution, change of place or setting. Seeing a larger perspective. So, your dad could work in communications. He was definitely supposed to change his lifestyle direction. Your dad could have been, some of you guys, your dad could have been obese or a big boy. He was definitely meant to break that generational curse, if that was a generational curse for you guys. Obesity. Or some type of eating disorder. Trigger warning. There's definitely something here about travel. Okay, so maybe you guys could have went on a lot of vacations. Or your dad did. This could have been part of this deceit. Whether or not you guys really got to experience that with him. He could have relocated. Next is the room for you guys, why you were sent down here, with generational curse you're meant to break. And you guys got wound gel. Joy, comfort, pleasure, fellowship, harmony, prosperity, ecstasy, glory, spiritual reward, but also the possibility of going over the top. So yeah, like I said, I feel like you guys are definitely a light bringer to your family, to the world. Fellowship, pleasure. So these are things that, again, with this peace card out here, this wound being your biggest wound, it could have definitely been passed down from your dad. Maybe he did not allow for himself to have peace, and he then shifted that onto you. So this coming out for what you're meant to heal, your generational curse. I'm hearing your strongest downfall could be your biggest reward. Especially with the commitment libation, your dad could see you as somebody who's holding on to the past, but I feel like you're meant to, because you're healing it. You have to bring it up. You have to remember it, to heal it, to pray about it, to move on from it. But he could feel like you're committed to remembering it for all the wrong reasons here. And that's his prerogative. So from the Mystic Oracles, these are indicative of what he actually worked on while he was here, or what he is working on. Yeah, we have escape, avoiding, blocking, pushing away, hiding. And signs, meaning, repeated numbers, synchronicities. So your dad could definitely still be in his mess, in distress, which is why he could feel like you're committed to keeping these memories alive, talking about the trauma, but he could definitely still be in the trauma, perpetuating the trauma, and just avoiding or pushing away actually seeing the truth around that. Your dad definitely could be under judgment. He could have been to jail or had some type of restrictions. House arrest I'm hearing for some of you guys. Okay, yeah, definitely issues that are still blocking him from being at peace, releasing negative energy, because he is avoiding or blocking away seeing it for what it is. So from the Oshos and Tarot, these are for how you can heal your wounds. You guys got Beyond Illusion. So definitely transforming. We have the Lovers and Breakthrough. So yeah, changing how you see love, self-love, love with others as well. Okay. Having a breakthrough, seeing beyond the illusion with your peace being blocked with the fact that you need to maybe speak your mind in a harsh way, or not speak your mind, whatever it is for you guys, to release all negative energy here. Have a breakthrough with love by doing that. First loving yourself, and then loving others as you love yourself. Not more, not less. I don't know why man got called to say that. And last but not least, this is your message from your dad's higher self. You guys got 31 universe. We're all just stardust. 31 could be significant. 11, you guys could be a life path 11. Yeah, so your dad is definitely saying that in the grand scheme of things, he knows that he will have to go back to where he came from. He knows that he will have to deal with the judgment. So even if he is avoiding it, pushing it away, hiding, part of him is in his purpose seeing a larger perspective, but he just may not be acting on that. So that's something that he will have to reconcile. That's something that he will have to reconcile. And as for you, you may already know this. Very in tune with the High Priestess coming out. You could already feel like you have the whole world in your hands. Or your dad's higher self wants you to know that you do. So you don't have to be like him. You don't have to carry his pain. That's what I'm seeing for you guys, group 3. On your father wounds and how you can heal them. Thank you guys. Group 2. Thank you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Book me for your private personal readings. And join the memberships for the exclusive pick a card on how does your dad view you. Alright, I'll see you guys in the next reading or the next pile. Pile 3, starting you guys 76:10. I don't know what time that is, child. Those of you guys who chose the envy card, I am the same as everybody but with different challenges. This card is indicative of your biggest wound here with your dad. So you guys can really have some solar plexus chakra healing to do around sexuality. Maybe some of you guys are LGBTQ. Maybe your dad doesn't like that. That's only for some of you guys. Your dad could be LGBTQ. You may not like that. I'm picking that up for 1 or 2 of you. There's something here about your challenges not being seen for what they are, I'm hearing. So your dad could have experienced envy, or could have put this on you, could have had some envious traits with you. Maybe not giving you guys grace when it comes to your challenges. Seeing you as human, I'm hearing. So again, this could be why you need to work on your confidence here, your sacral chakra. Could have definitely affected you with your partnerships in love, with friends. You guys could have found yourself being envious of friends who have good relationships with their dad. All right, I'm picking up the root chakra as well. Holy Spirit, holy angels. Group 3, what are their father wounds? We have the 12th house, Pisces. You guys could be a Pisces. Your dad could be a Pisces. We have Sagittarius. You or your dad could be a Sagittarius. And we have the South Node. So something about the past, higher learning, higher messages from the past, okay? Faith around the past. Hidden enemies here. Yeah, your dad could have definitely dealt with hidden enemies. Your dad could have turned out to be a hidden enemy for you guys. You guys could have had to realize that here with the Sagittarius energy. Your dad's own mind or your own mind could be your hidden enemy. Your subconscious thoughts from your past. This could be trickling down from your dad, okay? His subconscious thoughts from his past. Maybe he had a traumatic past that he never got over. He could be healing it now, hopefully, but maybe when you were growing up, he wasn't over this, so he could have projected a lot onto you guys. There could have been triangulation between your siblings, other people. Here with the envy card. Again, not giving you grace. What are group 3s? Father wounds. Okay, we have the 6 of Swords. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. The Empress. Three of Cups. And the Ace of Wands. High Priestess at the bottom of the deck. Nine of Swords. Ace of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. Temperance and the King of Swords. This is Ace of Pentacles. Five of Wands. Nine of Swords is the Hangman. High Priestess is the Page of Wands. So you guys could have been initiated as a child as well, or when you were young, you could have always been tapped in. Very intuitive, very empathic, sensitive. Maybe some of you guys, I'm hearing you wanted to be comedians. Okay, you could still do that. Don't let your past hold you back, Group 3. What's Temperance? Yeah, Queen of Swords. You could be a Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Taurus, or Libra. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Some of you guys, I'm picking up your mom could have passed away. You could be carrying resentment towards your dad because he moved on. Okay. Others of you guys, if your mom didn't pass away, maybe they just had a divorce. Okay. Six of Swords is clarified by the Ace of Pentacles. Maybe they went through a divorce and you're upset about where your dad moved on to. Yeah, the opportunities he's taken since that relationship. And this could be why your biggest wound is envy. The Chariot for the Empress. More. Yeah, the Chariot, King of Swords. Okay, so this could have been a logical choice. Maybe there wasn't a lot of love here. Four of Swords in reverse. You could feel like you were Cinderella in this connection. Yeah, I'm seeing that there was something here about you feeling like a third party was integrated into your family, and it was an act of betrayal. Queen of Pentacles, Ten of Swords, Knight of Swords, Seven of Wands. You could have been defensive. Ten of Cups, Injustice. Two of Swords and a Six of Wands. Queen of Pentacles, Judgment in the Tower. Ten of Swords is the Moon. Judgment is Seven of Cups. Yeah, this definitely could have confused you guys. Tower is the Eight of Wands. Yeah, King of Wands, the Lovers. Nine of Swords and a Five of Wands. So I feel like you feel like your dad did not make the right choice in love. This could even be with your mom. Some of you guys, your dad could have triangulated you with your mom and other women. We're on this Three of Cups. Six of Cups. Ace of Wands is Strength. Got Justice at the bottom of the deck. And Justice in reverse. Yeah, I feel like your dad could have done something here to come out on top, to look like he was the strong one. Definitely could have been an act of triangulation, gaslighting here. Yeah, Knight of Cups in reverse. There was no love, no cooperation. The Fool, Knight of Swords. This is something that you guys could have come to terms with when you got older. Okay, this could have happened when you were young. Maybe your dad and your mom went through a divorce. You could have lost your mom. He could have created narratives around her that were very harmful. Take it as it resonates. You got the Two of Swords, the Emperor, the High Priestess, and the Lovers. What's the Two of Swords? The Moon. Yeah, there was a lot of illusions here around your dad, or that your dad created. What's the Emperor? The Hermit. Your dad could be a Taurus, Aries, Pisces, Virgo. Hangman, Three of Wands. Four of Cups. Four of Swords reverse. Judgment and the Devil. Two of Pentacles here for the Devil. Three of Swords. Page of Swords here for the Knight of Cups. Yeah, I feel like you were a child when this was going on. Six of Wands. There could have been something about maybe a divorce and your dad said anything, did anything, maybe even with family or friends. Your dad could have been a powerful person to take you away from your mom. Something like that here. That's only for some of you guys, not all of you. So this could definitely be something that you guys have resentment for. It's the Ace of Pentacles. King of Cups. Knight of Wands and a Ten of Wands. Two of Cups. Eight of Pentacles. And a Five of Cups. Yeah, there could have been a lot of communication to stress you out, to make you sad, put you in grief, despair. Yeah, King of Wands, Nine of Wands. But I don't feel like he had any other choice because that's where he was at mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally. We have the Queen of Pentacles and the Two of Wands. Nine of Cups and the Page of Wands. Two of Wands is the Three of Swords. So you could have felt like you were manipulated to go against your mom or separate from your mom, backstab your mom. Yeah. Queen of Pentacles came out as the Ace of Swords, but then when it fell, it turned it in reverse. Yeah, Five of Swords reverse. Queen of Cups reverse. Seven of Pentacles reverse. The Hangman for the Five of Swords reverse. Page of Swords for the Queen of Cups reverse. So yeah, you could have literally been taught how to be rude to your mom. This could be a sister as well. Some mother figure. Nine of Wands. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles in reverse for the Nine of Wands. Learning how to not invest in yourself and others because of envy. What's the Chariot? Yeah, Queen of Wands. And the Four of Cups. Clarify the King of Swords. Three of Swords. Nine of Pentacles reverse. Nine of Wands, the Star. Yeah, your dad could have been envious of your mom here with the Empress. So this is why he rejected her. Or there could have been emotional manipulation, neglect. Ten of Pentacles is the Knight of Cups in reverse. Yeah, no type of love in this partnership. There could have been third parties. Okay, Seven of Cups. Yeah, Ten of Cups in reverse. No happiness, no love, no peace. Six of Cups is the Hierophant, but they definitely have had a higher commitment, a marriage. Six of Pentacles and a Five of Wands. Yeah. It was like he was there, but he didn't want to be there. Clarify Strength. Nine of Swords. And the Devil. With Justice reverse. The High Priestess in the World. So I feel like you definitely had to gain your own inspiration, gain your own thought process around this relationship, around life in general. Maybe there was so much chaos and conflict that you had to raise yourself here. That could have been a dynamic as well. Yeah, Four of Pentacles. It's the Eight of Pentacles. Page of Cups. Your dad could have groomed you. 4 of Wands, the Lovers. What's the 5 of Cups? To be sad. Yeah, the Tower for the 5 of Cups. Scorpio energy. What's this Queen of Wands? 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, there's something here, maybe even about your dad being envious of you. Feminine energies who are confident. Yeah, 4 of Cups is the 6 of Wands. Anytime there was some type of victory, success, achievement. Hey, Dad, I got all A's on my report card. Well, why didn't you get an A+? Excuse me? Yeah, Magician. The Moon. Manipulating your emotions. 4 of Wands, the Lovers. Wheel of Fortune, 4 of Pentacles. The Emperor is out here for the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. And the 2 of Wands. So yeah, he definitely could have used his pride to make it seem like he was okay with these bad choices that he's made. Or the fact that he wasn't self-sufficient. Or maybe even the fact that he wasn't single. He could have chose to get married. 8 of Cups here for the 3 of Swords. Knight of Swords. Yeah, 4 of Swords, reverse, Judgment. 2 of Swords, King of Wands. Death. Judgment is the 7 of Wands. So your dad definitely could have made choices that he ended up regretting here, but they were actually good choices, some of them. This is all over the place. What's the 5 of Wands? Yeah, Queen of Pentacles. And the Page of Pentacles. The Moon. The Magician for the 6 of Pentacles, clarifying the Hierophant. Yeah, there was always some type of manipulation to betray, to leave somebody wounded, to get out of being given equal give and take here. The Star. Dad could have been in the spotlight. 7 of Pentacles in reverse. Or maybe, again, you wanted to be in a spotlight. This wasn't invested in. Okay, which is why you could have had envy over people who did get invested in when it came to their sports, when it came to their academics, different things that they wanted to do. Yeah, 10 of Cups in reverse is the Lovers. So it's given that your mom and dad's relationship really had an effect on you here. Or their relationship with themselves. The Devil is the King of Wands in reverse. Yeah. And the 4 of Pentacles, there could have been control issues here. So let's see. How can you heal group 3? You guys could be here from group 1. Yeah, I saw the 10 of Wands and the 6 of Pentacles. So there could have been a dynamic implanted in you with this envy card being your biggest wound. Or this is what your dad did to you. A lot of burdens around equal give and take. Or giving to you. So again, you could find yourself not giving equally to people because you find yourself envious of them. Maybe you don't even know why. Your subconscious mind being your biggest downfall. Keeping you in the past. How can you heal? We have the 4 of Swords in reverse. Page of Cups. Inner child healing. Look back at the past. What left you restless? Okay, you guys could like the show Young and Restless, or maybe your dad used to watch this. 4 of Swords reverse. How can they heal? Something about taking new leaps of faith here. Yeah. Could have been a lot of doubt because of your self-concept here with the 2 of Swords and the Queen of Wands. Yeah, in terms of what you were meant to do, where you could go, your ideas, your creativity. Yeah, like I was saying, your sacral energy, your sexuality, your creativity. There's a sense here of you not knowing who you are, which is why that will contribute to envy. Page of Cups is the Empress and the Knight of Swords. So you may need to do inner child healing about your self-concept, what you tell yourself, how you value yourself, about your beauty. Yeah, 5 of Wands, 6 of Cups, 5 of Swords reverse, 7 of Swords, 9 of Swords, and the 2 of Wands. 9 of Swords is the King of Pentacles, so this could definitely trigger your dad in some way, shape, or form. King of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. What's this Knight of Pentacles? The High Priestess and the 4 of Cups. Yeah, he wanted you to, is really giving your dad was envious of you. He wanted you to reject your intuition, your gifts. Yep, the 4 of Cups is the 7 of Cups. 7 of Swords is the 3 of Cups. And the 6 of Wands. So again, you will be around people who are more successful than you, or they're better than you. Like I said, there could have been a lot of triangulation. Why didn't you get an A? Why aren't you like Johnny? Why aren't you like little Linda? 3 of Cups is the Hierophant. And the 4 of Cups. Blocking you from ever being able to make deep connections. So you'll have to intentionally heal this. Some type of higher knowledge around your own subconscious mind and what's keeping you in the past. We have the 2 of Cups here for the Fool. Yeah. New partnerships, which is going to be a change for you, a transformation with the Death card out here. Definitely could challenge you with this 9 of Wands. King of Pentacles, challenge him. Yeah, because of whatever he been communicating or projecting here. Ace of Wands, around new beginnings. Your dad could have a messed up self-concept, inner dialogue that he spewts out here. Yeah, 8 of Wands is the 10 of Wands. And the Ace of Wands is the Strength in reverse. We don't do that over here. We don't think that over here. Or you'll never do that. You'll never think that. Yeah, 10 of Swords. 2 of Pentacles. 5 of Pentacles. And that's on him. That's his prerogative. Queen of Wands is the Knight of Wands. Yeah, you need to invest. This is going to heal your inner child, your inner teenager. Okay, there could even be something here about your stability, you getting your own place, or starting your own family, having a relationship. The Empress is Judgment. And the Ace of Wands, right. This will help you to get back on track. Temperance and the 8 of Swords, get back on track. The World and Justice, open up a new cycle where you're getting justice. 7 of Wands, 8 of Pentacles. Yeah, you can protect what you worked on, what you do work on here. Yep, Queen of Swords. The one who sets boundaries, the one who don't play that. Magician, homie, don't play that. Maybe your dad watched In Living Color, or you do. You could like the Wayans. I did say something about being a comedian. Maybe your dad was a comedian. He maybe didn't get to reach his goals. Yeah, we got the Magician in that world here for the Knight of Swords. So it'll definitely stop a cycle here. Heal your inner child, stop a cycle of being manipulated. Manipulative communications. Very harsh. Manipulative communications. You may even end this partnership with your dad here. It's the 10 of Swords. 2 of Pentacles. 8 of Wands. The High Priestess. Also, when you do get into new partnerships, whether that be friend, business, lover, you're going to only listen to your inner voice and not what other people are telling you. Creating a cycle where you don't know whether or not these people, or whether or not you should envy these people, or whether or not these people envy you. Because it could also be the other way around, where your dad is telling you, or your dad you could have inherited this from your dad, of thinking everybody's jealous of you, everybody envies you. Trust issues here. Death is temperance. Yeah, a new dawn, a new day with your ancestors in spirit in tow. Clarifying hand. 5 of Pentacles. 8 of Swords. And the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, so really transmuting and moving forward in regards to your own self-imposed limitations. When you were stagnant, it was just a period for you to reflect. Let's keep going. You guys got the number 31, unleash your creativity. Yeah, there's definitely something here about your creativity, unleashing your creativity. 31 could be significant. You could be a Cancer. You could be born on the 31st. You could be a life path 4. From the Shadow Work Oracle, this is indicative of how you can heal the big wound around envy, group 3. So you guys got guilt. Release the chains of past mistakes and embrace the growth they bring. Didn't I say that with the South Node out here? Remorse, shame, and regret. You also got judgment. Judge less, understand more. Criticism, evaluation, condemnation. So yeah, this definitely could bring about envy. So whether this was your dad doing this towards you, guilting you, judging you, putting you up against other people in unfair competition, unparalleled competition, this is something that you guys need to work on to heal this wound. Stop judging yourself, because the more you judge yourself, the more you will judge others. So try to understand yourself more with that Empress energy being out here. Work on your self-concept as well. If when you do try to understand yourself, all you can think about is your past mistakes, it's time for you to change your inner dialogue, change your actions as well, your process, your processes, so that you can be a new person who is not guilty. You can do that by unleashing your creativity, working on your root, working on your sacral chakra. From the Panther Oracle, these are for how does your dad see you? So you guys got the number 42, good news, encouragement, miracle, surprise. Number 19, triumph, success, victory, and achievement. Number 21, sweetheart, pure, unconditional love, beloved. And you guys got an extra one, 13, loss, bereavement, sorrow, damage. So he could see you as somebody who is hearing good news. You're doing really good in life here. He could see you as somebody doing really good in life. He could see you as somebody very pure, who loved him unconditionally, or who loves unconditionally. You could have a lot of friends, okay, but you definitely could have lost, walked away from a relationship with him. Or this could be quite the opposite here. With the Judgment card out here, he could definitely be judging you, saying that you lost all pureness, all goodness, any chance of success, victory, achievement. So take it as it resonates, you will know. He could see you as somebody who's not living up to your full potential, or he could see you as somebody who is living up to their full potential. Only you will know, group 3. So from the runes, these are for, the first rune is for your dad. What generational curse was your dad sent here to break? Why did spirit bring him down here? And then the second one is for you guys, all right? So for your dad, he got Theriza's reactive force, directed force of destruction and defense, conflict, instinctual will, vital eroticism, regenerative catalyst, a tendency toward change. So I definitely feel like he's been that. He definitely could be a trigger, a catalyst for many people in the collective. He is giving me somebody who is reactive here, okay? He could direct a lot of force of destruction, be very defensive, okay? Say things that are conflicting. But he is meant to trigger and catapult people into regenerative thought processes, ways of being, ways of thinking. He is meant to have a tendency toward change, but whether that change is good or bad, it will definitely be up to him. And for you guys, why are you sent here? You guys got daggers. Breakthrough, awakening, awareness, daylight clarity, as opposed to nighttime uncertainty. A time to plan or embark upon an enterprise. So yeah, with this unleashing your creativity, you're definitely meant to embark upon enterprises. More than one, I'm getting. Or it'll just depend for you. But you are meant to be a breakthrough. You're not only meant to have a breakthrough, group 3, you're meant to be a breakthrough. Okay? Bring a lot of awakening to people, to your dad especially. Awareness. Okay? Because I feel like you are the underdog. You could have definitely been counted out. And there's definitely something here about you having to, despite what people tell you, okay, about you being envious or people being envious of you, you're supposed to have clarity as opposed to uncertainty. So being clear and concise about who you are despite the judgment. And like I said, when you know who you are, when you understand who you are, you judge less. So this is something that you guys definitely are meant to work on. This will help you with your breakthrough. So you guys could definitely be on this journey right now. And that just means that you're on the right track. So from the Mystic Rose Oracle, this is what your dad actually worked on while he was here, or what he could be working on now. You guys got fired up, fuming with rage, overwhelming, explosion of emotions, very angry. Yeah, dad could definitely be a fire sign, group 3, or have a lot of fire in his chart. And then also moving, boxed up, environmental change, empty shell. So yeah, your dad could definitely have a lot of anger, overwhelming emotions, be very angry. I'm not sure if it was you guys or group 2 where I said you may have had to temper out his emotions. And because his emotions could have been very overwhelming, this could have definitely, you know, put out the light within your sacral energy. You guys could naturally have an orange aura, but it could be more of a pale orange. And when any aura is more pale than vibrant, it means it could be more on the negative side. So look up a pale orange aura and see if that resonates with you guys. But yeah, he definitely seems like he's pursed up, boxed up. He could be an earth sign as well. There could definitely be something here about change that he does not like. He could be a fixed sign. Okay. I'm getting the snail spirit animal. So that could be significant. Maybe that's a message for your dad. I'm not saying you got to send it to him, but just read it to see what the correlation is. The snail spirit animal. Okay. And then from the Oshos and tarot cards, this is how you can heal your wounds. So you guys got the source. Look at all that red and orange. Root and sacral chakra. Guilt. Yes, you got guilt out here twice. So you definitely need to heal your guilt. It's not yours to carry, group 3. And then we have slowing down. The source, guilt, and slowing down. How you can heal. So spirit definitely wants to have a word with you guys, group 3. Okay? Getting closer to spirit. And again, healing your root chakra, your sacral chakra, your sacred sexuality, your creativity, money, issues around generational trauma as well. And look, there's red and orange in here. So like I said, I feel like your dad definitely affected you. There could be an effect with your divine masculine within you, how you shake and move, how you show up, how you protect yourself, how you defend yourself. Spirit definitely wants you to slow down on maybe even pinpointing your source of guilt. You know what your source of guilt is. Now it's time to move on from that. Okay? Because you definitely could be this sweetheart who is meant to hear good news and triumph, but you definitely could be in the energy of loss. Not, you know, living up to your full potential with unleashing your creativity because you're too busy judging yourself, and it creates a lot of envy within you. not really having gratitude for the fact that you are human. You're down here experiencing not the same experience as everybody, but that's why it says I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges, right? So appreciating your challenges and doing what you need to do to triumph, have success, victory, and achievement over those challenges. Okay? And last but not least, this is a message from your dad's higher self. You guys got number 22, library. Take control of your own narrative. Yes, indeed. So your dad is telling you to take control of your own narrative. He may have been very controlling, okay, but his higher self will tell you, don't listen to me, because in the grand scheme of things, I'm nothing and I'm nobody. And I'm going to be taken out of here before you are. So you got to tap into your own narrative, create your own narrative. Definitely could have been a lot of control issues here. So it's time for you to take the reins. Learn what it is that you need to learn. If you want to go back to school, do that. Yeah, group 3. You guys could be into fashion. You could be fashion designers, nail art. What is it called? Nail techs. You could be in school, so that's good. All right, that is what I see for you guys on your father wounds and how you can heal them, group 3. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for your support. Don't forget to join the memberships for the exclusive pick a card reading on how does your daddy feel about you. And yeah, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Book me for your private personal readings. Let us know how it resonates if you feel called. And I will talk to you guys in the next video. Bye.